Hello. Okay, greetings to fellow traders. My apologies on this. I think we are having some problem with the system. Okay, what we will do is, since it's going to be about another half an hour left, okay, we'll just have a quick session and we'll go about doing this. Okay, give me a minute. Let me pull the slide. Okay, I believe you're aware of the risk disclosure, right? For those of you who are coming in new, okay, what I would suggest is the rule. Okay, what do I mean by that? That means it's like at least try to gauge where is the market heading. So at least when we do it, and especially when the market responds to our expectations or our projections, then the confidence level would be there. And also do remember that I think our way of approach is a unique way of approaching the market. I think you should be aware by now. Is basically what we do is we have entry point, exit point, stop loss, trend directions, and the holding period of the trade which you are going to take. Okay, these are the few questions which we need to answer ourselves before we take in the trade, because when we do that, at least we know, it doesn't become gambling anymore, So especially, when you practice putting stop losses, and also do remember that whenever we put stop loss, okay, the stop loss is there to protect ourselves and also protect our capital. So please use it. Even if you're stopped out, I think the best way is, we're still having some problems. Okay, of course, the best way to do is, especially when you're stopped out, reassess, watch the market closely, look for re-entry, especially if you know what you're doing, because sometimes what happens is, the market may hit your stop, then the market may reverse. So that's where we have to be extra careful, especially if you understand how the market works. And do take note, we focus all in all about 36 crosses. So if you want to discuss, this would be the good time to discuss. And maybe what I can do is, because since today is short period, okay, maybe we can project for the week. What can we expect for the week for the market to respond? Because today I think is the first trading day of the week. So any market you want to discuss, maybe you feel free to ask. So what I will do is I'll just discuss and what is to be expected for the week. Just look around and we can just use it as a gauge. Okay. Let me quickly pull the screen, change the screen. Okay. In fact, there isn't much calendar economic data out tonight. I think there's only consumer credit, which is about 20 GMT, and we have a few data out from the Eurozone, So other than that, there isn't, and the market has been very quiet today, in fact. So especially whenever there isn't any data or any economic data out, or sometimes, when there is important or too many data out, we do expect the market to be in a range bound trading, because the market is looking for clues or looking for direction. So that is one of the way, which you can tell yourself whether do you want to trade during that time or you want to wait for better trading opportunities. So in fact, today, let me see what is in fact, euro and pound. Okay, pound has been the strongest cross today. Euro has been the second, and the Swiss has been the weakest, followed by the Canadian. But even though these two are weak, it is still trading within our zone areas or no man's zone area. So not much of activities to look at. And as far as this euro and the pound is concerned, okay, maybe I can show you and look at a chart. And see what is to be expected. Okay, in fact, euro. Okay, Euro, what we feel is, okay, probably it has it has reversed, reversed in the sense, I'm referring to 2-hour chart, and what we feel is, okay, it is expected to test at least 134.35 or even 132.75, okay, before the next big move up, right? And this is, okay, maybe what we can do is, I mean, just quickly run through this and see just conclusion, so at least we can see ourselves, how can we look at this market, and how can we trade. Okay, the month together the levels should favor the bears, especially closing below the monthly open. Okay, well, what happens was last week, even though the non-farm payroll was not as expected, the euro failed to gain, and in fact 2 weeks in a row. Okay, later I'll show you the chart. Okay, the previous week it also tried to close near the open, and last week it closed below the open. So that is one of the reasons why we feel that, okay, this market is going to have, at least, is going to have a pullback for the time being. And the bears should push towards the 134.95, 133.30, 132.60, 131.80 levels as price targets. That means you can expect the market to reach any one of these levels and reverse, meaning in the sense start moving back again. So this is what is to be expected. And the bears also need to ensure that they protect 137.30, 137.90 and 138.60 at all times, and should not close above these levels on the daily basis. So overall is, we are still bearish for the immediately, meaning in the sense for the near term, at least for the next today and tomorrow, at least for the next 2 days. And as long as the price doesn't go beyond that 137.30 and 90, okay, 138.60 is the previous high which is registered. So this is in fact we started late, so because there was some technical issues, so we just started. So I think you didn't lose much, so you can pay attention now, right? And if you have any questions, we can also discuss on that. Okay, coming back to this, if any of the above conditions is violated, then assumption is wrong, and the bulls may try to push towards that 139.30, 140.40, 141.40 before surrendering to the buy. So in other words, okay, the euro has been trading, or it is trading in its critical levels. That means we do expect the market to reverse and have a pullback. So, and to have that, okay, we have to ensure that, okay, this levels, the price doesn't go above this levels. That's the thing. And if that holds, then we expect the price to go down. But if it breaks this level, then we are wrong on this analysis, and probably the price may test any one of these levels before it's reversing. So whenever when the market is trading in a very critical level, that means the place where we expect a reverse to happen. This is where, because you must understand that, okay, this price, when the price goes up, okay, it usually happens is when the demand is greater than the supply, it goes up, and when the supply is greater than the demand, it goes down. Okay? And basically the bulls try to push the price higher, and the bears try to push it lower. So especially when the reversal point comes in, especially when we anticipate a reversal point comes in, that's where a huge war is happening between the bulls and bears. So at that point, we have to wait and see whether, the bulls surrender or the bears surrender, for us to clearly see whether the market has reversed, right? So this is what we are expecting, and expect some struggle to happen near 134.90, 134 level, and 133.90, 33 level, 132.60 and 32 level. So in other words, we expect the price to come down, and this is what we expect. But when the price goes up, then we have to apply a different strategy, right? Okay, the bulls have failed to reach the price target, marginally indicates weakness, so the bulls may have to be sidelined until 136.80 and 137.30, 39 is regained. So that means 136.80 is the immediate resistance. So we can also use that as a tight stop, and right now I think it's trading at let me see, it's trading below 136. So overall is we still expect the price to come down. So we'll see how we can trade this and look to enter, right? So let's look at the zone levels just quickly and look at the report. And what I will do is we can look for the whole week, right? Okay, here in fact our resistance, give me a minute. In fact, our resistance zone 1 and 2, okay, 136.20 and 136.40. Okay, remember that usually the day high and the day low would happen within these levels. That means if I'm looking for the day high, the price should not go above 136.40 plus minus 5 pips, which is about 136.45. Okay, that should be my immediate resistance if I'm looking to go for a short. On the other hand, if I'm looking the day low to maintain, then probably 135.50 and 135.30. These are the key levels to take note. So in other words, the 136 right now is trading about 136. Let's look at the chart, then see. And if I'm going to go for a short, the prices where I plan to book my profit are at 135.30, 134.70, 134.40 and 134 figure. These are the four levels. Okay, I repeat, 135.30, 134.70, 134.40 and 134 figure. These are the four levels. And my immediate would also be 135.50, which is also the support zone 1. So let's look at the chart and see how is this market performing and how can we trade. Okay, coming to first trading day of the week, like I did tell you early on, 2 weeks in a row, the bulls tried to push it higher and it failed. The bulls gave up or they failed to hold or sustain. So this indicates weakness. So we are expecting the price to have a pullback because it has been up for the last 2-3 weeks up. So that is the thing. It tells us, that's the indication that tells us on the weekly. But when you look at on the daily, okay, this is the evening. This is the evening star candlestick pattern, which is confirmed that there's a reversal has happened. So any pullback up should be limited, and also any pullback down is also should be limited because the price has made double bottom, and it's like it's got a strong foundation and is still trading well above the moving average. So what happens is the price or the bears would going to struggle to push the price lower. So that is the thing we need to take note based on this 2 time belt. So we look at 6-hour chart. See, the reason why I'm doing this is, see, when I zoom in from a higher time frame to lower time frame, so that would clearly indicate us, okay, what is the validity or how long are we planning to hold the trade. Like for example, if let's say I am planning to short now euro, so this is based on the 6-hour chart. Okay, I only have another 19 minutes left, for this candle to end. So if I'm going to short now, okay, basically that holding period or the time belt, we are looking for, should expire in 19 minutes. So, either, you always remember that when the price level and the time intercept, okay, change is expected or change is unavoidable. Okay, because you remember that this is price against time. Okay, this is the chart we are looking at. So when time and price intercepts, okay, change is expected. So this is the theory which you should follow. So when sometimes I know a lot of people do pay attention only to the price levels, because they just ask what do you expect euro to do, or what do you expect, of course, if we can do a projection on the levels, but when time also expires, okay, or time comes to an end, the price may reverse before the price target which we expect. Okay, let's say we look at this. In fact, if you look at this This is a 2-hour chart which we're looking at, and in fact, this price, if I'm going to draw a trend channel, see this price, it failed to test. In fact, our price target was about 139. Okay, in fact 138.60 was the highest it went, and it started to fall. So it is going to fall, and definitely we feel that it's going to test the previous high, which is 134.30. Earlier on I said that 134.90. Okay, this is 134.90, 134.30, and 133.35.40. These are the levels whereby we are expecting a reverse to happen, or the market to bottom somewhere right now. Okay, if you look at a 2-hour chart, it's in a range bound trading. So the only way to do is best thing is you have to be nimble, meaning in the sense or just 20-30 pips, you book your profit and try not to be over optimistic, because the market is going to be in a range trading until it breaks out of the range. Okay, so this is thing. And I know Jack, you were asking, your question was euro, or what do you have any specific time, or is this okay? And in fact, for the high and low for the day for euro, the low we expect not beyond that 135.40 is our low. The next one is 134.80 and 134.30. So these are the three levels whereby we are expecting the low to happen. 135.40, which it was Friday's low. If it gives way, then 134.80, which is the moving average support, and finally is the 134.30. That's what we expect the maximum low for the day to be for today. And for the high side for today, I do not expect the price to go beyond 136.40, 136.80, or worst scenario is 137.45. Beyond this, any one of these three levels. Okay. Any questions or any market you want to discuss? Feel free to do so. My apologies again, because I think we started late because of the technical fault. Reversal in US session. Okay. In fact, see, this reversal, like as I did tell you on the euro, in fact, the market has already started to reverse. In fact, so the downside, what I feel is the downside is going to be limited. And let me see. Okay, let me see on this. Okay, let's say we do a 15-minute chart. Okay, I would still feel that it's been down, and it's due for some pullback to happen or correction. So the only thing is, if you are short, we have to be careful or cautious. Or on the other hand, if the price moves towards that 136.85 and 137.30 level, that would be a good level to short for a move down, But overall is we have to look for the market to give us an answer and trade accordingly. All right. So this is my view on euro. Okay, what do you think about pound Swiss? Okay, pound Swiss is okay. In fact, if you look at pound Swiss, let's assume you look at a pound Swiss. Okay, pound cable is on the daily. In fact, it is caught in a range. Okay, it's caught in a range, and it is well supported. Okay, that is, it is supported above 160. And let me see the levels. Yeah, 160.30 and 160 figure. These are the two levels. It is well supported. So anything above that, should the price should move up, right? But if you look at dollar Swiss is started to reverse, meaning in the sense it is more or less it is made a double bottom. So the Swiss is weak, pound is going to be in a range bound to strength. So pound Swiss, I expect it to move up. Okay, so this is what is happening. So in fact, it is breached the previous high So what I expect is, the price to go higher some more, and we have to wait. In fact, it all depends on the weakness of the Swiss and the strength of the pound, to gauge the strength of this move. But overall, I still feel it can go up. Let me see. Yeah, I still see it can go up. So it should reach at least about another 300 pips up, So, but of course we have to watch carefully because, this was the previous barriers. So we have to see whether it's a genuine break or it's going to be a false break. If it breaks and holds, then definitely I expect the price to go up. Otherwise, it may be a false break and it may come down. So overall, this is we are getting a mixed picture. But if I'm going to trade this, I would look to let me see what is our report says. Just give me a minute. Yeah, basically, we feel that it's going to be a limited up. The levels we like to pay attention are 153.50 and 153 figure. So that means anything touching, coming back below, probably you can we can go long and look for the price to see higher highs. But right now, because we have to see where is the strength coming from, whether, is the strength coming from the pound or the weakness is coming from the dollar Swiss. So then, you trade this cross accordingly. What about dollar yen? Okay, dollar yen again, it is in a range, it's still, it's caught in a very tight range, okay. So basically what I feel is it's going to be in a range trading and neither, because it doesn't give us a clear clue where it's heading because, it's trading below the moving averages and let me see whether it's well supported. Yeah. So in fact, it is resting on this channel. So what I feel is, it's got more upside bias, meaning in the sense the price is expected to make higher as long as this channel is supported. So I'm looking to long, but right now if you look at this, it's caught in a range. So either I would be long at the break of this range or move back lower, then probably I may want to go long. But right now as it is, I'm out because it's still caught in a range, so I do not want to do anything on this. Okay. Do you think the likelihood today is a downside in euro? Okay, I like to take a long but do not know a good entry. Can you suggest where you would like to take an entry today? See, I think I did tell you that I'm expecting the price to come down for the euro, but I cannot say whether it's going to be today or tomorrow, for at least for the next 1-2 days, the price is expected to come down, right? So, what I would do is, if I see, I have to patiently wait too long near that 134.30. Anything below 134.30. I think earlier on I showed you the report, 134.30 and 133. Anything below about 134.30 would be a good entry point. So right now as it is, I think we can wait patiently, we are not in a hurry. So wait for the price to move lower, then can go for a long. Otherwise, I'm just staying sideline and just watch the market. Okay. Any other questions before we? One last question. Okay. If you have no questions, once again, thank you for coming into this room. Yeah, see, I said I'm looking to long. Okay, looking to long near, let me see the levels. Okay, let's say 134.25 would be on my target, and the next level is 132.75. That means anything below this level, So right now, if you see this price right now, it's pushed the previous support. So I'm expecting somewhere about 134. Yeah, 134.50, 134. Anything before 134.50 level would be a good. But depending on what is your risk versus reward, but right now I still feel that the price is going to test the lows as long as that 136.80 and 137.30-40 level is not breached. I still expect the price to come down. Okay. Yeah, I see, but you have to wait. See, because sometimes there isn't a perfect answer to this, because remember I said a price level together with time then is effective. So you have to pay attention to the time. So right now I'm only focusing on the price level. So if the 130, 34, 35, 50 level holds and starts to move up, then we can go long. Otherwise, the price may test the next low, which is 133.30, 132.75. So these are the two levels I would like to train. But overall, I feel still we have at least 1-2 days. The price should come off. Yeah, 136.80 and 137.30. I think. Let me see the figure. Is that? Yeah, 136.80 and 137.30. This two level, if it holds, then the price should come off. Okay, doing long is good. Okay, it depends on what kind of trader, The question is, long is good or short is good for this scenario in euro. Okay, basically, what I feel is depends on what kind of trader you belong to. See, the immediate term is short. Yeah, immediate term. That means, look to, if it goes up, then look to short. That's the immediate. Then, on the other hand, if it's long term, we have to wait for better entry levels, wait for the price to come off, then we can go for a long. Okay, do take note that Dow Jones is making new highs. Okay, in fact, I can show you the Dow Jones. Okay, this is making new highs. If you look at this, okay, let me show. I do not know how many of you trade futures. Okay, this has made a new high. So this, all the indices are making new highs. So that, that is not good for the dollar, So that may be one of the reasons you may get a pullback, on the euro to happen. But remember that whenever that the market is looking for a reversal, anything can happen, we should be looking to, especially see. I'll show you one thing. If you look at euro. So euro, if you look at closing last 2-3 weeks, I mean 2-3 days, it was all the way, down, 3 days. But if you look at pound, it's in a range trading. So overall is, these two are giving us a different picture. That means, like euro is weak, pound is range bound trading to strength. So that is the picture. And the best thing is you should be trading the market. See what you trade. That's what makes you a comfortable trader in the long run. Yeah, you see, I'm looking today, I'm still expecting the euro to fall, See, how you trade, or I do not know how you trade, but my style of trading is, Okay, what I'm going to do is, okay, right now the market is trading. Let's say we look at a 5-minute chart. See, this 5-minute chart is somewhere here. All right. Right now it is caught in a range. So right now I do not want to do anything now. So if it goes around 136.80 above, then probably I may look to go for a short with a tight stop, and hoping the price to come down. But on the other hand, if it breaks this low, then we can also go for a short with a stop above this level. It depends on, whether does your risk versus reward justify. So it doesn't mean that, if it breaks this, I go for a short, and if it goes above, it straight away go for a sell. You must ask, what is the risk? Okay, always apply this rule. If your risk is 40 pips, so your reward should be at least 40 pips and above. Not like, like your risk is 40 pips and your reward is 20 pips or 10 pips, and that doesn't make a good trading in the long run. Okay. Once again, thank you very much, and look to see you again next week. I think this week, Friday, we do not have any session. Next week, and once again, my apologies, because of the technical faults. We started late, and also I would like to take this opportunity to thank FX Street for organizing this event. And we do have our in-house webinar, which is every Wednesday. If you feel, you want to come in for the Wednesday session, then you may also register with us, which is also free. And one request is, please give your information correctly. Otherwise, you may not given access to the website. So that's the only request. And once again, thank you very much. Have a great week, and look forward to see you again. Till then, goodbye.